This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only and utilizes artificial intelligence, AI. The information provided may not always be accurate. For important decisions, consult experts or professionals.
I want us to talk about the book, The Alchemy by Paulo Coelho today. Please give us a summary of this book.
It seems that the book you are referring to is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It is one of the most popular and best-selling books in the world, with themes about dreams, destiny, and spiritual journey.
Of course, you're right. I'm sorry. As they say, mistakes are human. Please continue.
That's okay. We also make mistakes. Here's the summary. Summary of The Alchemist. The story revolves around a young shepherd from Spain named Santiago. He repeatedly dreams of a hidden treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. Because of this, he decides to leave his simple yet comfortable life to pursue his dream. On his journey, he meets many people who teach him valuable life lessons. The old king, Melchizedek. He introduces Santiago to the concept of a personal legend, or a person's destiny. He teaches Santiago to listen to his heart and follow his dream. The crystal merchant. Santiago works for him in a crystal shop where he learns the value of perseverance, hard work, and ambition. The English alchemist. A traveler also seeking the secret of alchemy, who inspires Santiago to continue seeking knowledge. Fatima. A beautiful woman from the desert, whom Santiago falls in love with. Despite his love for her, he learns that true love does not hold someone back, but supports them in achieving their personal legend. The true alchemist. He teaches Santiago how to listen to nature, follow his heart, and understand the language of the universe. At the end of his journey, Santiago discovers the true meaning of his personal legend, not just the physical treasure, but the lessons and personal growth he experienced along the way. The treasure he was searching for was actually in his homeland, at the very place where his journey began. Message of the book: follow your dreams. The universe will conspire to help you achieve them. Listen to your heart. Often the answers to our questions lie within us. The journey is the real reward. The lessons, experiences, and personal growth are more valuable than material possessions. The Alchemist is an inspiring story that teaches us not to fear following our dreams, even when the path is filled with challenges. Is there any part of the story you'd like to focus on?
That book is really beautiful. It's about following one's dreams. Yes, I want to focus on following dreams. How do we do that, especially when sometimes we don't even know what we truly want in life?
The Alchemist is indeed a wonderful inspiration for those who want to pursue their dreams. But you're right, many people are unsure of what they really want in life. Here are some steps that can help you and your listeners discover and follow your true dreams. 1. Discover what you really want. Sometimes we get confused because of the influence of others, parents, friends, or society. But how do you find your true dream? Try these. Reflect. Think about what truly makes you happy and excites your heart. Recall your childhood. What did you love doing back then that brought you joy? Often, the answer is there. Explore new things. Sometimes we don't know what we want simply because we haven't tried it yet. Helpful question. If money or other people's opinions didn't matter, what would I want to do? 2. Listen to your heart. In The Alchemist, Santiago was taught to listen to his heart. It's the same in real life. Sometimes there's a calling that you just can't explain. Do you notice something that keeps coming back to your mind? That might be it. Overcome fear. We often fear following our dreams because we might fail. But remember, failure is part of the journey. Be open to signs, omens. Life often gives us signs pointing to the right direction. Helpful question. What is something that, even when difficult, still makes me happy to do? 3. Start small dreams. Don't have to be big right away. What matters is starting. Take the first step. What is the smallest thing you can do today toward your dream? Trust the process. Success isn't instant. Like Santiago, every step brings lessons. Learn from those who achieved their dreams. Listen to the stories of people who succeeded in the field you want to pursue. Helpful question. What is one small step I can take today to start my dream? Face the challenges. In The Alchemist, Santiago faced many trials. We do too. There are obstacles we need to overcome. Fear of failure. Every mistake is a step closer to success. Others' opinions. Remember, this is your dream, not theirs. Lack of resources. Use what you have now and grow from there. Helpful question. What am I most afraid of in pursuing my dream, and how will I face it? 5. Stay strong and keep the faith. At the end of The Alchemist, Santiago learned that the universe will conspire to help us achieve our personal legend. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in your dream, who will? Be patient. True dreams aren't easy to achieve, but they're worth it. Pray and have faith. Sometimes we may not fully understand things, but there's a greater plan for us. Helpful question. What will I do when I feel like giving up? Conclusion. Following your dream isn't always easy, but if we listen to our hearts, trust the process, and accept challenges as part of the journey, we'll reach our destination. And more than that, we'll transform along the way. What do you think about these steps? Is there anything specific you'd like to focus on?
The steps you mentioned are wonderful. I think these will greatly help us. By the way, you mentioned earlier that this book is not only about dreams and destiny, but also about spirituality. How can this be connected to our spiritual life?
The Alchemist is not just a book about dreams and destiny, but also a spiritual story that teaches us a deeper meaning of our lives. Here's how you can connect it to your spiritual journey. First, personal legend and God's calling in our lives. In the book, Melchizedek tells Santiago about his personal legend, the purpose of his life. In a spiritual sense, this can be likened to God's calling for each of us. We all have a purpose. Our lives are not accidental. God has a plan for us. We must listen to his calling. Often we feel in our hearts where God is calling us, but we are afraid to follow it. When we follow it, we will find true happiness. Wealth is not just material things, but fulfilling our purpose in this world. Helpful question. What could be my mission in life according to God's plan? Following the heart is following God. Throughout Santiago's journey, he often hears that he must follow his heart. From a spiritual perspective, this can mean following God's will. God speaks to our hearts. Sometimes we feel a call to do something. This could be God's way of guiding us. Faith is essential. Like Santiago, who believed that a treasure awaited him, we too must trust in God's plan for us. Sometimes we don't understand everything, but we must trust. Every trial in life has a reason, often to bring us closer to God. Helpful question. How can I trust God more in my life? 3. The universe conspires to help us. One of the most famous lines in The Alchemist is, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." From a spiritual perspective, this can be likened to God's guidance. When you are on the right path, God will help you. When you follow the right direction in life, blessings often come in unexpected ways. Omens or signs can come from God. In the book, omens guide Santiago. In real life, God can use other people, events, or dreams to show us the right path. Prayer and faith are essential. If we want to see God's plan, we must pray and be open to his guidance. Helpful question. How can I become more aware of God's guidance in my life? 4. Trials are part of the spiritual journey. In the story, Santiago faces many trials. He was deceived, lost his way, and almost gave up. But through each trial, he learned important lessons. In our spiritual lives, trials are part of our journey. Sometimes God allows challenges to strengthen our faith. True treasure is within us. At the end of the story, Santiago learns that true treasure is not just gold, but the transformation within himself. In our lives, the most important treasure is our relationship with God and our growth as individuals. We must trust God, even when we don't understand everything. Life often feels full of mysteries, but like Santiago, we will find the answers if we continue to journey with God. Helpful question: what have I learned from the trials I have gone through? Conclusion: The Alchemist is not just a story of dreams, but also a spiritual guide that teaches us that God has a plan for our lives. We must listen to our hearts because this is where God speaks. When we follow our true mission, God will help us on our journey. Trials are part of our growth, and we must trust the process. What part of the spiritual aspect of this book touched you the most?
Of course, for me, everything was touching. Okay, let's end here for now. Once again, you've shared such wonderful knowledge with us through this book. I know you're busy and answering many questions from all over the world. Until next time. Bye for now.
Thank you so much as well. I'm happy to be part of your journey toward knowledge and inspiration. Your reflection on The Alchemist was beautiful, and I know many more meaningful conversations await us in the future. Take care always, and may you continue to follow your personal legend. Until next time, my friend. Bye for now.